Instagram. It's a beautiful day here in Southern California. We had some rain. Now look at the skies. They're perfect. Very clear. This is not a normal thing in LA. I guess maybe now with the pandemic it is, but I always love to see the blue skies here in LA. Just wanted to check in. I'm on my walk. Thought I'd just check in and see how everyone is doing. Sending love to you all. I should and I will do a couple of lives. Let's see. Straight Insomnia place. Let's see if they will accept. We'll do a couple of lives and then I got to get back to work. Olivia. Khalil. What's up, Khalil? Jessica. Michelle. Greenwood says, why am I sad? I'm not sad. I actually am feeling good. I'm busy working, but I'm not sad. I'm doing well. What is on? Kieran, how are you? Fran, let's see. Okay, I guess Insomnia place isn't gonna work. What's up, Zach? Let's see. All right, we gotta do this another way. Let's see. I'm trying to find someone who hasn't been on yet. So let's try Fatoni. I'm gonna guess Italian. I could be wrong, but we're gonna find out, hopefully. Yes.
Oh my.
How
Hi.
how are you?
Hi.
Okay, so what
I'm
is your
good. How
name?
are you?
I'm excellent. What's your name?
My name is Fatini.
Fatoni.
Fatini.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm actually from Greece, but I live in Sweden.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
first of
my
all,
God.
I love your room. I love the light.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
it's very cool. So how are you today? How was your day?
Good.
Yeah?
Uh,
Uh, ho-
yeah, I went to the stores a little bit, took a walk.
okay.
Good.
All right.
Oh my God. Uh,
Well, we are
I
here
I
live. Go
I
ahead.
actually sent you a DM. Yeah,
Have
I sent you a DM the other day, about me being like a backup dancer to you, and I didn't even think you would respond, but you did, and I was like, oh my God, and I just like ran and told my mom and freaking screamed.
You know, I didn't like what a year ago. I didn't even know how to access my DMs on Instagram, but I've been trying to do it for the last 4 or 5 months, and maybe longer. Yes, time flies, so maybe longer. But I really enjoyed it. I enjoy talking to you guys. It's getting incredibly hard now because it's taking me hours and hours to respond to everyone. So I have to figure that out. So if you've DM'd me in the last couple of days and I haven't responded, I apologize. It's just there's so many messages that I can't answer everyone, especially quickly. But I do try to see at least everyone. I think that's going to be my new thing is to make sure I read everyone and at least
Mm,
like them. But I, what was my response? I'm curious to know. What did I say when you said, "Can you be a backup
um,
dancer?"
where you were like, so, wait, I don't remember. Yes, you, you just wrote to me like it might like you don't need backup dancers at the moment, but it can change later this year,
Okay.
and that like we should keep in touch or like something like that.
Well,
Like,
I want this to be a journey with everyone, so I want everyone to be able to show their talents. I've never seen you dance, but you could be
yeah,
the best dancer in Sweden for all I know. So whatever it is, I want you to continue to dance if that's what you want to do, and that's what you dream to do. And even if it's not with me, in a couple of years, it may be with someone out there that could lead to a big artist around the world and you touring or whatever it is you want to do. I know you look young, and I'm just going to say this. As long as you're dancing, that's wonderful, but also make sure you practice good gratitude and you take care of your family and you continue to dream big. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
Don't let people limit what you believe and what you can do, and always enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey.
Hmm.
All right?
Oh my god, I'm so happy you called.
Well, well, I'm going to let you go, but before I do, I want to know what's your favorite song to dance to?
Oh my god, I don't know. Like my first choreography I ever did was to Michael Jackson song.
Which one?
Back I think it was Ghosts
Okay, cool.
back in like 2012 or something.
All right.
And I remember it so
Um,
clearly. And then I just continued from there.
well, keep doing your thing. You know, it's very good for your soul. It's a way of expression. It's good for your health. So continue to dance. Don't let anyone tell you not to dance or you can't dance. Ignore all that. You do your thing, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you
Alright.
go and I'm going to try to talk to one more person, but I just want to send you love and thank you for your support and keep on dancing, okay?
Yeah.
All
Thank you
right.
so much for calling.
You're
I love you
welcome.
and your music. Hope you're doing well.
I love you too and thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Yes, Sienna, there it is again. I'm sorry. It's a habit now. I swear I didn't notice it until you mentioned it, but now I do find myself doing all right quite often. Not sure where that's from or why I do that, but I do. Um, let's see. Let me find one more person to go live with, and then I will get back into the house and get some work done. All right. It takes me a while to find where I request people, so remember, people, if you want to go live, I think the best thing is just say, I want to go live with you. And that way, if I see that comment, I can just invite you. All right, let's see if there's any questions I should be answering. So I am on Trinell. Ask how I'm doing. I'm doing fine. I'm doing well. I'm doing great. I I have nothing to complain about. My family's healthy. Um, I'm doing what I want to do in life. I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm spending time with my family. I'm watching them grow. It's going a little too fast for me. I wish there was a way to slow it down, but I can't. That's it. I've been doing great. I can't complain one bit. So I'm doing well, and I'm hoping everyone out there is doing well. Okay, Jeremy Rain, I noticed you. Okay, I'm kind of standing in the road, so I'm gonna pull back. What's my favorite color? Okay, Red Moonwalker wants to know what is my favorite color. You know, I get asked this question a lot, and it changes. It was for sure like blue, navy blue. I still do. I love black. I love I love red. So I don't have a specific favorite color anymore. I think it's more what the color is used for, what mood I'm in, you know? Um, I am on trail wants to know how to book me for a concert. I think the best way is to either email management at tjjackson.com or you can email contact at rioderojo.com. Either one of those is the way to go, or you can even do info at tjjackson.com. Just reach out to me. My contact info is in, I think, on the Instagram, on my profile page. So there you go. All right. Let's see. I think I have someone. Georgia, you're starting on makeup. I love that. Okay, so
Hi,
how are you?
how
One of
are
my
you?
one of my favorite young fans out there.
Yeah,
How you doing? I haven't talked to you in a year, 2 years.
here.
It's been a while, right?
It's been a while.
How is you're in Netherlands, right?
Yeah, I'm in the Netherlands.
How are you doing? What's going on out
I'm
there?
doing okay. Um, the rules has been um, we had a kind of a lockdown, like an intelligent lockdown. So essential workers went to work, and as much as possible, a lot of people stayed inside. And recently, the restaurant's gonna open, so little by little,
It's
things
getting
are
back to
starting to
normal.
open. Yeah,
Okay, so I have a question for you. And
yeah,
I see your handle Winxia.
yeah.
What is your real name?
That's my name.
Winxia. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I have a question for you, and this is something I've always wanted to ask you. And if you don't want to answer uh, on live, I understand. Here's my question. I remember when my brothers and I think in 2015, we went out to Holland,
Yeah.
and I had not seen you before in person. You were a
Yeah.
new face amongst the fans, and
True.
you were quite young.
Yeah.
And I was curious to know how you found out about us because since that time you've been a presence in my fandom and I've enjoyed it. And you actually got me, I'll share this too with everyone. You got Rio when he was born a really sweet Jimi Hendrix shirt
Yeah.
uh, that he wore, and he's too big for now. But you've always been so supportive of me. So I'm curious, and if you don't want to share your age, but I'm curious to know how in 2015, when we weren't so active on social media, and we really were just, playing to our older fans, how you found us and what made you become a fan.
Well, I became a fan of your uncle pretty early on because
Okay.
someone introduced me like to a music video. It was Thriller, and I was so amazed by it. So since then, I've been like going on YouTube, watching all videos, and then Y came up, and that's how I found out about you guys.
So like
And
on YouTube.
yeah, that's
Cool.
how I found out because I was searching for music videos of your uncle, and then Y came up, and then you guys came up, and it started
Very
from
cool.
there. And I'm currently 22, and I'm turning 23 this year. So I'm born in '97.
That's beautiful. Well, like I said, I remember you. Was it 2015? Was it 2000? It was 2015, right? When we
Well,
first met?
2015? No, 2014 in Ahoy. We
Was it
did like,
2014?
yeah, that was like backstage after a show. It was 2014. It was the first time you guys came back to Holland after years. And in
Yes.
2015, it was the one with the shirt that I gave you guys.
Well, I truly mean this, Wenxia. Thank you so much for that love and support. I remember you very well. I miss you. I can't believe it's already been years, but well, since I've
Mm.
seen you, but hopefully within a year, if this pandemic ends soon, I will be able to see you. But I just wanted to thank you for that love. And I've always wondered, how did you become a fan of ours at 15 years old? So,
Well, I was 15. I was, I think, 17. Yeah, I was 2015. I was 17. Yeah.
17?
So I'm pretty young compared to the rest of the Dutch fans who follow you guys.
What's cool though is I remember you had school and you were studying and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's very cool. I've always been impressed by you. But okay, was there anything else you wanted to say before I let you go?
No, I'm just so proud of you going solo and following you on this journey. I mean, it's been incredible, and I love your song. So I'm just
Thank
proud of
you.
you, and I hope to see you. I hope to see you live next year with
Thank
your
you.
brothers or you solo. I'm coming to all of it. So
Oh, well, thank you, and I hope it's either with my by myself or with my brothers. Either way, I'd love to get out there and perform for you and everyone out there. I have to say real quick, since you said you love my songs, which one is your favorite?
oh boy. Um, I mean, I think I Can Stand It is my favorite. It's just so catchy. To me, it's the most catchy one, I guess. Just, yeah, that's my favorite.
Okay, okay. Um, that's to me the one that doesn't get selected as much, I think, but maybe I'm wrong. But I love that you love it, and there's something that's that is so cool to me about it is that it feels that you know what, I think it was the very first song where I kind of chased the old sound. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think when we recorded that song, it was the first time I felt like, because Insomnia was an early song, and then Feel It, which hasn't came out, was an early song, but those were still kind of 90s, 90 and above, beyond,
Yeah.
where I Can't Stand It, we did it. To me, it reminded me of like early 80s, late 70s, and that was the first song that I did that had that vibe. And once I did that song, I felt like there's more to explore, and there's a more, there's more songs that I could do in this vein. So I did, since then I've done many, such as Last Night and others. So
Yeah.
I still think very fondly of the song.
That's why I guess I'm so drawn to it because I love 80s too. So
Yeah.
I guess that's why.
Well, I think you're gonna like Last Night. Hopefully, if you like I Can't Stand It, I think you'll like Last Night as well.
I
So,
have no doubt about it. I think I will like it.
have you pre-saved it?
I still have to,
No worries.
but I will.
I love the honesty, and that's what matters.
Really.
Wenxia, thank you for your love, and I mean it.
No
Your
problem.
face always brings a smile to me, and I look forward to seeing you, hopefully, in a year's time. Okay.
I hope so too. I hope everything goes to normal and I can go to concerts because it's one big depression of not going to
I
stuff.
know,
So
I know. I think it's gonna be a little while for concerts and shows, but
yeah,
hopefully in a year we'll have everything together.
I hope so too.
All right. Well, take care of yourself and get your rest.
Yes, you too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Love it. So sweet. Okay. So let's do. I have not went live with you. This will be our last one, and it's a new face. It looks like 6 years ago.
Oh my God.
How are you?
How are you? I didn't think you were gonna accept.
I've accepted. I have
Oh my
accepted.
God.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. What is your name?
My name's Camry.
Camry.
Kind of like Toyota, you
Yeah,
know?
Camry.
No, close. It's actually instead of a Y, you put a IE at the end.
Okay, I actually like that better, I think. It's
Oh,
different.
thank you. It's original, right? I mean, I can tell you
Yeah.
growing up, it was hard not finding stuff at, gift shops with your name on it.
Yes. Yeah, well, yeah, it's okay though. That means you're unique and you're special and you need a
Thank
little bit
you.
more attention.
It's funny.
Um,
People ask me. They say, "Where did your name come from?" As far as I know, I was named after a teacher of my mom's.
okay, well that's I like that story. Where are you
And
from?
originally, I'm from San Antonio, Texas,
Go
but
Spurs go.
I actually live out here in San Diego. This is my view, or actually, no. I'm gonna just turn the camera around
Yeah,
so
I
you
want
can
to
just see.
see. I love San Diego.
Yeah,
So that looks like more southern San Diego. I don't want to say southern San Diego.
this is well, we call this area North Park in San Diego. So yeah, it's considered North Park, and then like
Is it no?
areas like farther up. Yeah, well, like we're closer to downtown, like downtown
Okay.
San Diego.
Are
So
you
we're
south? Are you south of downtown?
I guess you would say this is considered south. They usually say that the south area is kind of like in an area called Chula Vista slash
Okay.
maybe National City. But
And I think it's because when I go out to San Diego, I stay in more of the northern area, which is like Del Mar, Carlsbad,
right.
up there. So I don't
So wait,
usually make it all the way.
so do you live in the more Los Angeles area?
I
Or do you live
live,
more like
no, I'm in LA. I'm in
oh,
LA.
okay.
I just sometimes like to go and visit, because actually San Diego, I think, has my favorite, well, San Diego area has my favorite hotel in the world.
Okay, let me guess. I have to say it's either is it in downtown or is it on an island?
So it's not on the island, and it's not technically, I guess, in San Diego, but I call it San Diego because it's close to San Diego. So it's, you want to
Uh,
still guess, or you want me to tell you?
well, first when you said hotel, I was thinking automatically the Hotel Del that's on Coronado Island. Because that's my favorite hotel just to visit. But
I don't think I've been there because I've been to Corona Island because Royal used to play soccer,
oh, okay.
travel soccer, and there's a lot of, and I think I've only been there once for one of his games or for a
Hmm.
tournament. But I usually, when I go down there to stay, I stay in usually Carlsbad or Del Mar near
Okay.
Legoland, and
Oh, okay, yeah.
my favorite hotel there, and I honestly think it's in the world. I just love being there. Is the Grand Del Mar.
Oh, snap, that hotel.
What? Why? What's wrong with that hotel?
No, that's like the considered the nicest ones in Del Mar area. That is
Yeah.
like one of the high top hotels because down here, well, actually more in the downtown area of San Diego, one of the most popular hotels I think is called, people think it's the Marriott because it's closer to the convention center, but
Okay.
I usually think it's the something called the USS Grant Hotel
Yeah.
or the,
I think I've stayed there, but I'm not. I don't think I cared for that one so much. I mean, I liked it. It
no.
was nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know. When I go to a city, I don't necessarily like to stay in the downtown unless it's like San Francisco or New York. San Diego to me is so beautiful, like the suburbs and the outside area that I like to
Yeah.
stay there and go into the downtown if I need to, you know?
They're making a lot of developments in downtown also.
Are they?
They're, oh my God, yeah. They okay, so I don't know if you're familiar with Petco Park Stadium.
Yeah,
Okay,
I do.
so the parking lot that used to be across from that, they got rid of that parking lot and they decided to turn it into these new sky rise buildings. So they're expanding, they're taking all empty spaces and they're turning
And
them
building up.
into skyrise. Yeah, skyrise condos and stuff like that.
Well, I have to get back to San Diego. When the time happens, when the time, when things change, I will get back. It's one of my favorite cities. And so is actually San
Yes.
Antonio. I love San Antonio, completely different than San Diego. But I'm a huge Spurs fan. It's my favorite
Hey,
basketball team. So I am
yeah,
Spurs forever. Go Spurs, go. And
yeah. See, you can never go wrong with
yes,
Spurs. Here's what's funny. I remember when I was actually working the Del Mar Fair when your dad
father
and
and
your
yeah.
uncles were doing, but I didn't get to go to the show because I was working the fair at the time. But
Okay.
I will tell you this, the one thing that I did like about the fair was that I actually went on a ride that belonged to your uncle.
Was it the zipper?
No,
Which ride was it?
it was the swing. The one that
Oh.
rises up and it goes around and it has all those like really old looking
So
kind of like Renaissance pictures or not Renaissance
is
but
it
like
is it a fixture there in San Diego or does it travel around or do you not know?
it comes whenever the Del Mar Fair happens.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
somebody will have a banner. There will be like a banner on the ride, and it'll say, and it has a picture of your uncle, and it'll say this ride was previously owned by the King of Pop or by Michael
Wow.
Jackson.
Wow.
And people were like, "Oh my God!" I remember when I saw it, I was like,
That's pretty cool.
"Okay." I was
Cool.
like, and it sucks that I would have loved to go to Neverland to just ride
Yeah.
all the rides.
Oh my
'Cause-
gosh, those were the best days. Those that was like a dream. All of the Neverland. It was a beautiful place, amazing memories with my
yes,
uncle, and just the golden time in my life. It seriously it feels like it wasn't even like it was like I don't know,
it was
like
like
it was a dream.
surreal.
It
It
was
was like
surreal.
surreal. Yeah, it
Whatever
was like you
you,
were in a whole other dimension, like a
I mean,
whole other.
I remember when I'd go, I'd bring an extra bag for candy. So I'd go and we go into the theater and I would just clean up with Raisinets and
Oh
he
my
had the
God.
kind of Raisinets at the theater that you can only get at theaters. So like
Right.
you'd only get these kind of Raisinets, which were my favorite. They were like Nestle Raisinets, but in a bag.
Oh God.
And I used to just clean up. And I remember my mom was like, "You're not eating all that." So I was like, "Well, why?" Uncle Michael said it was okay, and
Wait, I remember hearing your brother Taj say that supposedly, and this was confirmed by your cousin Brandy, that supposedly your uncle kept all the best snacks in the train station.
oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And what was crazy is because not many people went in the train station, but they always were fresh snacks and fresh caramel apples, and it was like
Oh,
like. But you know, when you're young, candy's candy. So as long as it's chocolate, I'm good. You know, I don't need to take the extra trek to get a special type of thing. But
I would
all
say
right,
what
Camry.
would be your,
Oh, go
if
ahead.
I just have one more question.
Yeah, let's hear it.
What I would say, what would you say was your uncle's hands down go-to candy that he needed at all times? Like, what
You
would you
know,
say would be his go-to candy?
uh, first of all, he didn't. What I remember when I was with my uncle a lot growing up, he ate very natural food. Like he had like he was into like natural stuff and healthy stuff way before it became a popular thing, way before you could even find it. So for me, I'd always go crazy in the store, but I don't, or in the theater, but I don't remember him grabbing and eating candy. Maybe because I was so obsessed and observant of what I was doing, I didn't realize what he was doing. But so maybe Taj or Terrell would know that answer. But I
Oh,
know
okay.
candy comes to mind. I know he liked popcorn and snacking on popcorn and stuff like that. But as far as candy, Taj may know or Terrell would know more than me. I wasn't paying attention. I think I was also just too young. You know, I just
That's
wasn't paying
true.
attention. But
Okay.
Camry, you're
Yes.
awesome. Thank
Oh,
you
thank
so much.
you.
I have one more thing for you. Just go Spurs, go forever. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Good
Yes.
speaking. Yes. All right, Camry. Take
Yes.
care of yourself.
You too,
God
man.
bless you. All right.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. All right. Um, I think we are good, people. Yeah. Although the live picture just came up, and I might as well do one more live, right? Let's see. Okay. Hi, everyone. Yes, honey. She was a great personality. All right. Who is this? This is Lucy, right?
Hi.
How are you? Your name's Lucy?
Yeah,
How you doing, Lucy?
I'm good. Are you?
I am great. Where are you from?
UK?
UK. What part? What like city? What's your closest major city?
Closest next city? Oh, don't know, because I'm like middle of nowhere, so probably.
Okay.
I'm from like the Yorkshire area, I'd say.
Okay. Okay, so what have you done today? Because I know you're at nighttime now. It's what, 9:07 for you now. So what
Yeah,
have you done today? Anything exciting?
nothing. There's not nothing to do because
Yeah.
nothing's up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, let me ask you this. Is there something you wanted to ask me?
Oh, oh, oh. There's so much, so much. I'm just in shock.
Take your time. Take your time. No worries.
Oh.
Okay, let me ask you something. What is your favorite song out right now? You can listen to one song right now. What song are you listening to?
Oh, that's hard to pick. I mean, I do like the remix of the new song that's coming out of yours.
Oh, the Spark and Shade remix of last
Yeah,
night.
like that.
Yes.
What's the other one?
Okay. So let's say what's a non-TJ one. So you don't have to feel any pressure to pick one of mine. What is your favorite? Let's say
Oh,
a non-Jackson one.
oh, that's
A
hard.
non a non-Jackson song that you like to listen to right now.
Um, I'm into a young band called Youngblood.
Okay,
The
Young World,
Young Blood, I think they're called. Yeah,
Young Blood. What kind of music?
pop punk, like punk
Okay,
rock. Music.
cool. And you know what? That's what I love so much about Europe in general. You can go from Jackson stuff to punk, pop so freely. And I wish the States had that more where we weren't so segregated with our radio and how we find things. I
Yeah,
really respect how the rest of the world does it, where it's more like if it's good, it's just everyone hears it, regardless of what kind of music it is. Because here in
yeah,
the States, if you like one style, you really only listen to that one style of music, and you don't really expose yourself to other great songs and other styles. So I think that's cool. All
yeah.
right, did you find your question? Did I buy you enough time for the question?
Oh, Right, it's along the lines with your uncle. Did you ever go with on one of his tours with him? Did you go to any one of them?
To one of his what?
One of his shows. So when he performed, did you end up ever going to one of them?
Yeah, I've been to many. I've been to many from the Jacksons time period to his solo stuff. The Bad concerts, went to many of those. Dangerous, the History tour. Um, and it's so cool because when I look back, I was at different ages for each one. You know, for like the Bad, that's like 88. I was what, 9 years old. So I'm a little kid just looking up to my uncle and seeing his magic as a performer and artist, but seeing that that's my uncle doing that, you know, because that's very powerful for a kid and a youngster to see that. And especially if you want to do something like that, I was privy to that. And then 4 years later, Dangerous Tour. I'm now 13, so I'm now like into girls and I'm becoming a little teenager. So it's like my mindset, I'm probably feeling I'm a little cooler, and it's more like I'm hanging out with my uncle, and yeah, you know, that's my uncle and I'm so proud of him and he's cool and all that stuff. And then by the history tour, I'm 17, and by now my brothers and I, we're doing our thing as 3T, and
Yeah.
I'm now seeing it as like studying it, you know, like, dang, I got a long way to go as a musician with my brothers if we're gonna get anywhere close to that. So every single time I saw him perform for a tour, there was a different mindset, you know. But I was blessed to have the opportunity to be with him and to really be close up and see how it was done and see how he responded to it and see
Mm.
how he treated his fans and see how the way you're supposed to treat your fans and the way you're supposed to deliver art and the way you're supposed to make a stamp in the world. I saw all that from a close range, and that's an opportunity and a blessing that I don't take for granted. And I realize every single year I get older how blessed I was to be able to do that. And
Yeah.
I miss him terribly. I think the absolute world of him, and I thank him for not only, you know, influencing the world in a better way, and but also having such a huge impact in my life and the person I've become, not only as an artist but as a person. So I don't know how we got to all that, but that was what I felt like saying.
No, it's best to get it out there, isn't it?
I feel like, you know, and I've said this before, I get asked about my uncle every day, you know, and it's something that I know I will always get, you know, no matter what kind of things I achieve on my own. My Uncle Michael made that much of an impact, and I've accepted that and embraced that in a way where, you know, like I said, I'm just blessed that he was who he was because I love him to pieces, and he was the sweetest person, and I don't think I could speak over and over about someone if he wasn't so great for me and great to me, you know. It would get very annoyed. I mean, imagine besides your parents, if you had to speak about someone every single day, it may get to a time where you don't feel like it, but I've never felt that, and it's because he was such a special, loving person.
It was so kind. It was so kind. I was born completely at the wrong time. Like,
Yeah.
I was born in. Born at the beginning at 2000, so I missed all of that.
You know what though? Yeah, and you know, but he taped a lot of it, and there's a lot of stuff to cover. I'm sorry, my battery's low, so I know I don't charge my phone enough. But hopefully you'll learn and see it, because I don't know, and this may sound bad me coming from his nephew, but I got to see him up close. I got to see how much he put into his work. There was no distractions like social media. There was no he was such a from the you know from since he was a baby, he was so focused on becoming great as a singer and an entertainer, and there was no distraction, and he had that hunger and desire and that ability to learn and the talent, and that's a dangerous combination that I'm not sure anyone will match, you
Yeah,
know.
I
So
wanted that. Watch them all through on YouTube and everything. Like, I'll put the tours on and I'll sit and watch them over and over again.
yeah, yeah, and you know, I don't know, I'm just, like I said, I'm proud. So thank you so much for sharing all that, Lucy.
It's okay. I hope you stay safe.
All right, well, take care of yourself, okay?
And you too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so we did 3 lives. My battery's low. I'm gonna run off, but just want to send you guys love, strength, happiness. I usually go on this IG live on Tuesdays. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow since I did today, but it's time for me to go. Enjoy your day. Go Spurs, go, and God bless you all. Adios. Bye bye.